Well, you know, it may be a little hard to believe it with 70 and 80-degree temperatures this weekend, but winter weather is on the way.
Yeah, it certainly is. And with that comes the need for heat in your home. And joining us this morning to talk about some things you can do to keep costs down is Colin Martodam from American Residential Services. And we want to welcome him and thank you for joining us here on KCAL 9, Colin.
Good morning. Thank you.
So we were talking about it getting cooler. As a matter of fact, we're going to see some showers possibly coming up next week. How can we save some money? Give us some tips to help us through the winter holiday.
Well, a couple things that you always want to remember going into any season of ours that we have with weather, whether it's going into the summer for the cooling season or heating season, with the cooler temperatures, is maintaining your system.
Yeah.
You can always have a more efficient system. It can be running more efficiently, safely is another big thing for homeowners to be concerned about, especially during the holidays when family's around.
And we've got some of those tips up there.
Yeah, and I was going to ask you, a lot of times we hear about these companies that will come out and kind of clean out your system. Is that necessary?
Correct. It's very necessary. One good analogy that we like to talk about that everybody can relate to during the holidays is when you're taking your car on an extended family vacation. You're going to check your tire pressure in the tread, you're going to change your oil, you're going to be looking at all the safety features of your vehicle so your family is safe. Same thing with your heating and air conditioning system. Homeowners themselves can change their air filters on their own, program their thermostats for a little bit of a temperature swing up or down so that it's not running one time that they're gone. On the professional side, leave it to our professionally trained technicians to inspect your electrical connections, test for gas leaks, testing motor amperages, things like that that we know can ensure that your family is safe and your system's running properly while you're gone or while you're home.
And what's your advice now? When I lived on the East Coast, we kept the heater going all the time because it would just get too cold and then it would be so much more to get it back up to a comfortable temperature.
Right.
But here, I mean, we complain about it being cold, but it's really not that cold in comparison. So what do you recommend as far as leaving your setting?
You know, you never really want to put it up or down more than just a couple of degrees because, like you say, if you do put it down 5 or 6 degrees and then you're gone for 5 or 6 days, you come back and you crank it right back up, you're almost killing your savings anyways by bringing it all the way back to the desired temperature that you want. So just keeping it at a couple degree swing from where you would like it at is enough. Especially here, like you said, it's not going to take much to get it back to the temperature you want it in your home. We don't have extreme temperatures.
Right. What about those water heaters with the hot water going on? How can we help get those working better for the winter season?
Same type of thing. You can adjust your setting for your temperature of what the water heater keeps the water at. You know, the more that the fuel is burning, the more it costs you. But the same thing goes there. If you turn the water heater off, now the water inside is cold. You turn it back on, it's got to spend a lot more energy getting it back up to temperature.
Right.
So.
And Colin, safety is so important. I'll tell you a real quick story. Last winter, I had to turn the gas back on in my heater. It just exploded. I think I lost my eyebrows.
And that's where it's worth the, $50, $70, $100 to get the professional out to tune that system up. When it's dirty, it creates problems. The flames could roll out. Your safety switches may not be working. All those things work in sequence in our newer and even older heaters where it can detect issues prior to them happening. Preventative maintenance, like I was saying with your car, same type of thing. We can look for those things. We can test for carbon monoxide emissions, electrical connections that may spark or cause hazardous situations.
All right, and we have certainly more information on our website for you. If you just go to our website, kcal9.com, and click on Seen on TV.
Yeah, Colin Martodam from American Residential Services. We want to thank you again for joining us on this Sunday morning.
All right, thanks. Happy holidays.
All right, you too.
Much.
All right, Colin's going to help us stay warm.
Yeah, because the temperatures are going to be changing a little bit on us, huh?
They are. We are, Amy, looking at some cooler weather as we head in towards the upcoming work week.